Hi there! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to start saving money even when your salary barely covers your expenses. If you think saving is impossible, especially when your paycheck is small, you're in the right place. The truth is, even with limited income, you can start saving, but you need to change your approach to spending and budgeting. Watch this video to the end and you'll learn practical steps to take control of your finances and start saving. Let's dive in. The first step is to conduct an honest analysis of your financial situation. Most people don't actually realize where every dollar goes. You need to start tracking every expense. You can use a notebook, a simple Excel sheet, or a financial tracking app. The key is to write down absolutely everything, from large payments like rent and utilities to small expenses like coffee or taxis. After tracking your expenses for a week or two, you'll begin to notice patterns and see where most of your money is going. For many, this can be a wake-up call. Small daily purchases can add up significantly, and cutting back on these could make a real difference, even if it's just $5.10 a day. Over a month, that turns into a substantial amount. Once you've got a full picture of where your money is going, it's time to set your priorities. What's really important? First, identify the essential expenses like rent, food, and utility bills. Everything else is optional or irregular. You need to decide what expenses you can cut or reduce. This doesn't mean depriving yourself completely, but it's crucial to understand that your main goal right now is to build a financial safety net. Psychologically, having a concrete goal to save for becomes a powerful motivator. Your goal should be measurable and realistic. For example, you could aim to save $500 for emergencies in the next 6 months. Or if you have debt, your goal could be to pay off a portion of it within that time frame. Now that you've identified your priorities, it's time to cut back on unnecessary spending. There are a few strategies to do this. The first step is to review your subscriptions. You might be paying for services you barely use, like streaming platforms or app subscriptions. Canceling these could save you hundreds of dollars over the course of a year. Next, focus on food expenses. Cooking at home is much cheaper than eating out. You don't have to give up delicious food, just plan your meals in advance and stick to a shopping list. This will help you avoid impulse buys at the grocery store. Transport is another area where you can save. If you're frequently using taxis or ride-sharing services, try switching to public transport or biking. These small changes can make a big difference in your monthly expenses. Essential expenses like rent, utilities, and phone bills can also be optimized. Here are a few ideas. Compare phone and internet plans. Many providers offer cheaper packages if you switch to annual plans or bundle services together. Save on utilities. Simple habits like switching to energy-efficient light bulbs, turning off the tap while brushing your teeth, or installing thermostats can lower your electricity and water bills. Consider moving. If rent is taking up too much of your budget, think about moving to a cheaper apartment or finding a roommate to split the cost. Start small when it comes to saving. Even if it feels like you can't afford to save, try setting aside 5 to 10% of your paycheck. Start with $10 or $20 a week. It may seem insignificant at first, but over time you'll notice your savings growing. The key is consistency. Make it a rule to set aside something from every paycheck, no matter how small. Additionally, you can save what you didn't spend. For example, if you find ways to cut costs or save money, transfer that amount directly into your savings account. One of the best ways to save is to automate the process. If you have to manually decide how much to save each month, you're more likely to spend it elsewhere. Setting up automatic transfers right after you get paid eliminates the temptation. Even if it's a small amount, it ensures that you're saving consistently without much effort. You can do this by opening a separate savings account or using apps that automatically round up your purchases and deposit the change into a savings fund. These micro savings add up faster than you might think. When reducing expenses isn't enough to build your savings, consider finding additional sources of income. This could be a part-time job, freelancing, or even selling things you no longer need. There are plenty of opportunities that don't require a huge time commitment, but can bring in extra cash. Freelancing, if you have skills like writing, design, or programming. Side gigs, driving for a ride-share service, delivering food, or tutoring. Selling items, clear out old gadgets, furniture, or clothes you no longer use. Even an extra $200 a month can make a huge difference in your financial situation and help you save faster. Saving money is not just about math, it's about psychology. It's essential to maintain financial discipline and stay motivated. Start small, set short term goals, and reward yourself when you achieve them. For example, after saving your first $100, treat yourself to something you enjoy. This will keep you interested in the process and motivate you to keep going. Remember, the key to success is gradual progress. You won't save $10,000 in a month, but small, consistent efforts will eventually get you there. Saving money, even when your salary barely covers your expenses, is possible. It starts with understanding your expenses, optimizing them, and saving consistently. Don't be afraid to explore additional income options, and most importantly, don't give up. Every step you take toward financial stability brings you closer to a secure future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share your saving tips in the comments.